I gotta unhook this. I gotta take a piss. I gotta unhook this. I gotta take a piss. Oh, happy birthday, mama. Happy birthday, mama. Happy birthday, mama. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, today we're gonna do, unfortunately, my last review ever here on Chapman Films. A certain thing came up, and let me just tell you, it's my last review because it's 2015. I'll do plenty more in 2016. Just giving you a hard time. Hope you guys have a safe New Year's Eve, or by the time you watch this, I hope you had a safe New Year's Eve. Yeah, and New Year's Day. And so, hope you're not recovering from a hangover, man. So here we go. Today, if you can't tell, we're going to review Star Wars Hot Wheels. Did I say Star Wars? Star Wars Hot Wheels diecast. I have no clue what size this is. X-Wing Fighter, Red 5. Includes Flight Navigator. So look at that. How cool is that? Let me show you one in box. I've had these for a while. Just never got around to reviewing these. Boom, look at that. Look how nice that was. You put it on your finger or any other place you want to put it. You know, you put it on your finger, the stand, or anything else. You know, you want to do that kind of stuff. But look how cool this is. I'm always a sucker for these little die-cast stuff, you know, from the Eagle Moss Star Treks, which are really expensive. Thanks to Stu who gave me some. Or these little ones from Star Wars. When I was a kid, I never had the big Star Wars, you know, because I'm old enough. When the original 77 Star Wars came out, I was old. I'm old now, but I was a kid then, and my mom never got me the big ships because she would always order everything through the catalog for Christmas. And she see one for $4.99, and she saw one for, you know, $15.99. So, oh yeah, I'll just get Jason the small X-Wing. That's $4.99. Not reading that there's a size difference, or even asking me what the difference is. So every time, you know, it would come gift wrapped already, you know, through Sears or JCPenney's. You know, then I open it, and it's the small one. And, you know, that went on from Star Wars all the way to Return of the Jedi. You know, and she would always laugh real hard. Oh, I did it again. I got you the small one. Why do I keep doing that? I was so mad. I never had the big X-Wing. But because of that cheapness that they were trying to save money on, I've always, you know, I just kind of gravitate to these small die-cast ones now, even as an adult. I had the big G.I. Joe's vehicles, thank goodness, thank God there was no small, you know, Sky Striker or Cobra Rattler. But yeah, I never had the big Millennium Falcon. I never had a big X-Wing. I never had the big snow speeder. I love the snow speeders until I realized those can't go into space. So I was like, well, what's the purpose of that? You know, if you can't do anything else. But today we're going to talk about the X-Wing. I love the X-Wing. I had the small die-cast one where you push the, you know, like the side or the back of it, and the thing kind of fell apart like it got shot. So let's look at this one here. Let's do the side profile. Shouldn't be much of this video, you know. I just wanted to do one more video before 2015 was over. And look at this. Yeah, look at that. Like I said, you can put this on your finger. So I move the camera, or any other place you want to put it, which I don't recommend. Well, mine's, you know, too big. Anyway, so you know, you can do the. So pretty cool. There's no moving parts or anything like that in this series. You know, it's not painted, you know, too detailed. If I was good, I probably could paint this. But so I love this back, you know, just very classic. Or that part where Darth Vader shooting it, trying to shoot it through the radar. So really nice. You know, R2's not even painted, or any other Geordie pretend that's up there. But I do have this variant. one. It's the closed X-Wing. And they're painted a little bit different. You can tell by the stripe doesn't, on this red 5 one, where it's, yeah, right there, it doesn't go all the way down. The box said, which I don't have anymore, said red 3. So, but everything else is pretty same. Just a little bit here, different red and yellows. I like that they gave us a different option if you like the closed wing one. To me, this looks more like a bird or a big bird. I don't know why. This, hey, Snuffy Applicus, stuff like that. So, oh my gosh. So, that's cool. So, but, like the video says, my X-Wing fighter collection. So here is from the new movie, The Force Awakens, which I've seen. I love. I just got done. I think the Rogue Show is tired of me talking about this, but I just got done listening to the audiobook. It is a lot. Like they always said, the book's better. The book is better, So, a lot of scenes they didn't, put in the movie, and it starts a little bit different, too. So, I definitely go check it on Audible. Not a sponsor or anything. Obviously, you can get it for free if you sign up. But look at that. I like how it's black. What was Poe Dameron? He was Black Leader, they called him. Black Leader. Or Black Squadron Leader. Something like that. Yeah, I liked him. He's my favorite. Actually, it's Rey, then Poe, then Finn, then the rest of the guys. Oh, of course, BB-8. But he's a droid, so. But I also have this one here. It's from the Titanium series, and my battery's about to die. Hopefully it don't die on me. Hold on, guys. Figure out what's going on here. Alright, we're back. I'm sorry, the memory card got full there. So, I don't know where we really left off, but here we go. Just in case, let's look at this again. Blah, blah, blah. I love the movie. So, I also got this today. Star Wars Black Series Titanium, and I have 2 of these. These are hard to get around here. It's the Resistance X-Wing. And I just bought the box. There's nothing else in there. Just the box. No, I'm just kidding. We have... Let's see. Let's move these guys out of the way. And I like these because these Hot Wheels, I think they're about the same price. But these Titanium series are just a little bit more detailed. And, I saw ODC, that's me, review one, his collection on the YouTube earlier this month, I think. But this cockpit opens up here. There are 2 units painted. And of course, Poe Dameron had one of these in the beginning of The Force Awakens. Hold on. So that's cool. And let's do a side comparison with this. I like the blue. I'm glad they didn't use, it's 30 years later. I'm glad they went with some different colors here. Because that would happen, I'm pretty sure. This is a little bit skinnier. There is some difference in the die-cast. Who makes this? Well, Hasbro, obviously. And Hot Wheels makes the other. So, Hasbro, Hot Wheels. So that's neat, You can't have too many X-Wings. It's like, in the real world, one company might build this ship, but another company might build this other Navy ship, but it's the same class. So, and there might be slightly some, differences depending on the manufacturer. Like, when I was in the Navy, I was on an Aegis destroyer. Bath Ironworks made our ship, but then the other sister ships, some are made down in Ingersoll, I think that's how you pronounce it, in Mississippi or Alabama, somewhere, down south. But it was the same ship, just made by different companies. So, yeah, you could maybe see it, this is a little bit different, this a little bit different. So, I like scale. You can ask the other Rogue Show people, I love scale. So now I think these go into scale really good with each other. So look at that. Look at that. That is cool. Oh yeah, the wings pop up on this one, but not too far from what I could tell. If I ever find a Titanium X-Wing in this from the classic movies, I will get one. But those are hard to get around here. So look at that. That's cool. Let's take this one out of the package. So let's see how many would I have. I would have 5. Wow. That's amazing. 5. wish Hot Wheels, which they could do, make little variations to each one, so you won't have the exact same one. But too, I could also make some markings myself. So that's cool. Look at that. So this one's the oddball with his wings down. But you can always pretend the wings are up or split apart. Now, since we're here, let me show you this. I do have a titanium Y-wing, which is cool. This is the turns. Is this a titanium one? Yeah. And then, because the titanium ones have the smaller stand, or the shorter stand. Smaller, shorter. But then I also have the one from Hot Wheels. And it's a little bit different. I love the Y-wings. I wish I had, when I was a kid, the bigger Y-wings. I always wanted the Y-wings. If I was going to fly something, that would be these. And I think these are the bomber. If I saw the clips from the game Battlefront, And these are more of the fighters. So, the X-wings. So that's cool. So let's put that there. Oh, they're going to crash. Let's scoot these back. Because I got some more to show you. Yeah, there is slightly some differences. The engines, the size. But I can live with that. Like I said, maybe a different company made it in the Star Wars world. These were made in Alderaan. These were made somewhere else. Alright, then I got this. This has been sitting around for a while. The titanium. I guess I have 3 titaniums. The B-wing, which I love. These are obviously on Return of the Jedi. Wings do go out. They just have some articulation on. So that's cool. The wings are a little bit rubbery, so you're not going to break them or anything. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't this like an updated bomber or something? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in my headcanon, this is an updated bomber than the Y-wings, because the Y-wings have been around longer, obviously. And then it flies like this, right? This cockpit turns. So doesn't it fly like that? So put that here. And then I got the Hot Wheels Millennium Falcon. And I got the New Hope version right here with the circular dish, for his Dish Network. And please call your local affiliate, because Dish Network will not carry your favorite channels. So another one you can put your finger or whatever else you want to put in there and fly it around. So that's cool. I love this blue. I thought about getting the square one, but I think it's exactly the same toy from what I could tell. But we'll just keep this. I wish this was a little bit bigger, so these would all be in scale. So you always have to play this like closer or farther away. But it's cool. It's cool to see maybe Rey and Chewie flying around in this. Maybe, if you haven't watched the movie. Spoilers, maybe. So, if you haven't watched the movie, you're probably not gonna watch this video. So let's see, what else? I got a couple more things to show you. Boom! I got the TIE Fighter here. I love the TIE Fighters. How cool is this? They make some awesome noise, but you would think though you would have a good blind spot right here. I can't see unless there's of course sensors right here. That's cool. Also, from Hot Wheels, you can put your finger or whatever else you want to put in there. So it's really neat. And I have... Let's scoot out a little bit. Got one of those. And I have another one. And there was some slight different in packaging. This was like in a red package. This was in yellow. I think the yellow came first before the movie came out. And then, of course, there's first order ones out there, too, which I don't have. And I got this guy. The only time I ever saw this was in the Walgreens, and it's cool. It's the Darth Vader one, and I assumed that other people flew this besides Darth Vader. But from what my friend Stu Murray was telling me, this was a prototype, which the package did say prototype, And this was only Darth Vader flew this one. But the interceptors, you know, with the like Pac-Man cutout right there. You know, those a little bit, you know. Oh, and the bombers, TIE bombers, stuff like this. So I wouldn't mind. I think there's an older titanium TIE bomber I wouldn't mind getting, and the interceptor. The interceptors look cool. So this is cool. So, hey, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so I got a lot right there. That's cool. Man, how did I do that? I bought a lot of Star Wars stuff. So, how would I rate these ships from Hasbro and Mattel? Good job, Hasbro and Mattel. Needs improvement, Hasbro and Mattel. Or dog a vomit. I'm going to have to say, good job, Hasbro and Mattel. These are very cool. They put a lot of love in these, especially Mattel, because in like their Hot Wheels Star Trek ships, yeah, some of those kind of sucked. And these were easier to get than like the Star Trek ones. So good job, Hasbro and Mattel. Hasbro with the Titanium series has a little bit more of a selection. I would eventually like to find an A-wing and some of the older, and like there's a different colored Y-wing and stuff like that. So I think there's like a TIE fighter. It's called the Headhunter. It's from the expanded or legacy books, but definitely, you know, for $5, man, you can't beat this. That's cool looking. Just looking at them like that. So let's zoom in one more time. And I just want to tell you guys I appreciate you all, everyone that subscribed this year, everyone that watches. I love y'all. I'll definitely be back next year, hopefully with more reviews of something. You know, since DCUC it's not around. That's what originally started my channel with, DCUC. But Batman Superman's coming out, and my friend Rob's Rogues has reviewed some of those figures already from Batman and Superman, or will be. But I haven't seen any around here, so I might pick up a one or two. But and plenty of Hot Wheel races coming up. I've still got your videos, Jamie Evans, that I'm definitely going to use. But I think I'm going to do one more here in a bit, in a couple of days, to wrap up the championship season for 2015, and then we'll do a full-blown 2016 season, since I know what I'm doing, or what format I want to use. Alright, sorry for rambling there. So thank you guys for watching, and eat more cheese in 2016, more than you did in 2015, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
I love butterscotch, you love butterscotch. I love butterscotch, you love butterscotch. Flush the stool, flush the stool.